Hey there, welcome to CKLU 96.7. This is another hour of Crater Conversations. I'm your host, Jessica, reporting from our crater. And man, has it ever been a great week here in Sudbury. The weather has been amazing, although maybe a little too hot. But today has been beautiful. Weather's been definitely more doable than it has been in the last couple weeks. So if you're driving home right now, I hope you enjoy yourself, to roll down the windows, really take your time to enjoy this moment. So this week we are talking with JP, Shane, and Marty from Magic Pelvis. So we had Jamie from here at CKLU was our guest field reporter and reporting from the Magic Pelvis backyard, where there is currently construction going on. So excuse the hammering in the background, but be warned about it. Magic Pelvis, they've got a new EP out. That one's called Menthols and Red Caps. They'll also be performing at River and Sky coming up this weekend. So speaking of music festivals, did you check out Northern Lights Festival a couple weekends ago? That was going from the 5th to the 8th. The Arkells put on an amazing show. The show was completely sold out on the Thursday night, which I heard was the first time the show's been sold out in 15 years. So that's amazing. And they put on quite a show. So if you were there, that was awesome. They actually gave a special People's Champ Award to the ladies from She and Her. So shout out to Haley and Sam. The work they're doing is really great. So if you haven't checked out She and Her yet, definitely check it out. You can find them on Facebook, on Twitter, online, all those regular things, and see what they're up to. So Magic Pelvis, they've got lots going on. They've got lots of shows coming up. So let's head right into it here. And we're going to talk more with these guys about what they've been up to.
How long have you guys been within this effort, within this collaboration, if you will?
Since birth?
How long?
Mostly, I think, before it was, we had two different members. One played saxophone. 2009, 2010.
Yeah, something like that.
High school.
Almost a decade of playing.
Yeah.
And then we took like a 5-year hiatus.
Much needed.
And then we restarted with Marty, a guy named Kyle, and I. And it was for like 2 years.
Yeah, but we didn't call it Magic Pelvis. We called it Marty, Shane, Kyle. We got a saxophone player. You guys went to school with this young, handsome guy named Mitch, who is now the director of the music program at Sudbury Secondary, I believe. Yeah, so we played like a funny show at Kukagami Lake Road Festival.
Annual picnic.
And then from there, he ended up moving away, going to Montreal for school. And then Shane, Kyle, and myself kept going. And then eventually Kyle got over it. So then we took a little hiatus, and then we were like, who the cuss can we get to play bass? And then we were just thinking about it. We're like, there's no one. And then we're like, holy cuss. JR, like, nicest dude. And, that's what you look for. You look for a nice man who's very polite,
And accomplished.
Has dogs.
Has 2 dogs.
Loves life.
Hi, JR.
Beautiful dogs. Hi, JR. As far as your dogs are concerned, I feel like they live a pretty happy and fulfilled life.
Yeah, they always try to come down, hang out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sleep at the door, wait till we come out.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
We're also, Magic Pelvis is under construction today.
Oh, yeah.
Building.
And you guys are going to jam for us a little later as well.
Mm-hmm.
River and Sky is on the horizon. You guys are booked. Is this the first time?
We played, I think, 3 years ago when we had Kyle.
Yeah.
And we played the beach roughly in the afternoon, like 3 o'clock. And this year we're pretty much doing the same thing, playing the beach on the Saturday at 1:30. So I believe we're the first band on the beach. Well, it's nice because on a Saturday you wake up, you're going to have a nice breakfast, probably have a couple drinks, and the first thing you want to do is go take a little dip. Maybe a little sauna.
A little sauna.
Yeah.
A dip in a sauna and Magic Pelvis. As far as coming about and like getting bookings, because you guys are playing quite a bit, how did you come upon River and Sky? Like, obviously you guys are in attendance. You guys played 3 years ago. How is this any different? Like, how is this gig different for Magic Pelvis?
Well, JR's been going to River and Sky since probably the start.
Yeah, for 9 years now. I've played before too.
Yeah.
Yes. As soon as JR, as soon as we started jamming a lot, it was kind of like our goal. We're like, we just want to play
River and Sky.
The River and Sky.
Play on the riff.
Together.
So, JR, you have played there before outside of
Magic Pelvis.
Yeah, that's cool. And how did you like that?
That was awesome, yeah. Yeah, we got to open the festival on a Thursday.
Who
was it with?
Yeah, I was with Geyser.
There's upcoming shows. River and Sky is kind of pinnacle. That's what's on the horizon pretty quickly, too, this weekend. What's coming up? You guys have new material. You did a Bandcamp release, so your latest album, which is called Menthols and Redcap? You can find that. You can find that on Bandcamp.
Yeah.
Just log in and share it.
Spread the words.
Spread the words.
It's nice when you support the pelvis.
We covered Bandcamp and all your new gear that people can get on Bandcamp and listen to and enjoy. And to attend River and Sky just because it's good for you and it's all those wonderful things, but also because Magic Pelvis is going to be there.
Yeah. It should be a treat.
And then what's coming up, let's say in the near future, like what's happening?
Might have a little house show coming up.
Yeah.
Right on Kathleen. Yeah.
That's exciting. Is that a might? Is that a maybe? Or is that something that's...
We're playing a house show.
We don't
have any details.
Everything else is top secret other than July 28th, Magic Pelvis, jamming in a house.
Come find it.
On Kathleen, come find it. Shane-O says come find it. Say it one more time, Shane.
Come find it.
We might have a couple cassettes left over, too.
Oh, tapes, eh?
Yeah, we got tapes.
So River and Sky, new material, and a house show. That's a pretty good trifecta, I would say, for Magic Pelvis.
Yes.
Yeah?
I'm excited about the cassettes. We got Mitch, who put them all together, and his lovely partner, Meg, who I believe is doing all the artwork for it. I don't believe we have actually cassette cases. We're just going to do like these cardboard
like wraps.
Cutouts.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, then message for the kids, always you'd be happy. Stay hydrated. Get in the books.
Stay outside.
Yeah, don't play with the remote and the screen, man. Get away from that.
Yeah.
Feel the dirt, feel the leaves, feel the grass.
And the breeze.
And the breeze.
Yeah. Do work.
Just don't go downwind from me.
I think that's excellent advice. Thank you, Magic Pelvis. We'll be right back on Crater Conversations.
Oh boy, welcome back to CKLU 96.7. So this hour we are talking with the folks from Magic Pelvis, and what a crowd they are. So there's more of that to come, so get ready for it. Really funny guys, so really happy that they were able to sit down with us and chat about their new release, as well as River and Sky and their experiences performing there, as well as just enjoying the festival in general. So we're going to I think we're going to get into a little more of that as we go along here. Now, speaking of festivals, so we had Northern Lights Festival just a few weeks ago. That was great. I hope you checked it out all weekend, because I definitely did. And it just never disappoints. It's always a great weekend at the park. The weather was amazing, so definitely worth it. So we've also got this weekend, obviously we have River and Sky coming up, so if you're taking the adventure over to Field, make sure you are sun safe and you're packed up with all your sunscreen and whatnot, and bug spray, don't forget that. I don't know about you, but when I go camping, that is the one thing I always forget and wish so much I had remembered. But you do what you got to do when you live in Northern Ontario, right? So there's Northern Lights Festival, we've had River and Sky, we've got Up Here Festival coming up. That's going to be August 17th. So that's the weekend of August 17th. Lots of exciting new murals coming in. We're going to have new power-up boxes popping up. Lots of great performance to look forward to. So definitely exciting to look forward. Something exciting to look forward to. Actually, tonight, if you have nothing going on this evening, you're thinking of maybe spicing up your midweek grind here. Head to Bell Park tonight. There is Festival of India, so you can check out some food and performances and whatnot there at the festival. So it should be a good time if you're looking for something to do on a Tuesday evening. So we are going to go now into some music. We're going to cover a few of the artists that you can catch this weekend at River and Sky if you were to feel like floating down the river, listening to some tunes, having a sauna. Did I say it right? So listen in to get a little taste of what you can enjoy this weekend. Thanks for tuning in to Creator Conversations presented by Our Creator. We can't play the music right here, but check out below for the link to this week's playlist, as well as all the links you need for this week's guest. Make sure you're subscribed to Our Creator on all your feeds. Look us up on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, all under Our Creator, and use the hashtag Our Creator to be featured. Hey there, welcome back to CKLU 96.7. So we just had a lineup of a few songs that you can catch on the shores of the river for River and Sky. So that was Cold Light by Operators, Sleep With Me by Michael Rayo, and When I Learned Your Name by Daniel Romano. So this weekend, River and Sky, if you haven't gotten your tickets yet, now's the time. It's last minute. You can definitely still pick some up. Or if you want to be a little more thrifty about your festival pass, $30 gets you a membership to Northern River and Sky. Once you have your membership, you can volunteer. So the commitment for a volunteer is 3 hours a day. 3 hours a day, you get a free breakfast, and they feed you and everything else. So 3 hours a day, and you that's all. That's it. That's all you got to do. So that's that's 9 hours. That's nothing. You can definitely do that. And what a great way to enjoy the festival, to be right in the middle of the whole darn thing. So think about that for this weekend. Coming up, though, there is still Up Here Festival, and they are as well definitely going to be looking for volunteers. So that is coming up the week of August 17th. I'm sure there'll be opportunities to volunteer with things beforehand, too, though. So head to the Up Here on Facebook to find their website. If you are thinking about that, you might be able to donate some of your time to the festival. So there's lots of great, fun summer things coming up. Kiwi Park actually just opened Crowley Lake, so you can check that out. They've got canoes and kayaks and that type of thing for rent, so you can go check it out. Lots of lakes to swim in, lots of great, amazing swimming holes around Sudbury. 305 lakes, so I definitely hope you've been spending some time in the water. And actually, if you're looking for something brand new to do, why not try paddleboard yoga with Sup Fitness. Sup Yoga, actually. So look them up, see when their next class is. They usually meet up at Bell Park. Also at Bell Park on, I believe it is Mondays to Thursdays. Zen Fitness, they are doing a yoga in the park drop-in class. So they meet up every day at 6 o'clock. Check Zen Fitness for more information, more details. I'm known to make mistakes, but just double check, make sure, and there's lots of fun things to do. As well at Zen Fitness, they've got a new class going on. If you want to try something a little bit different, a little fun, maybe even a little sexy, they have a new instructor, Sky, who is teaching heels. So you can do some heels with Sky. Learn how to strut your stuff in your favorite pair of stilettos. Learn some great dance moves, and Sky is great. He's so energetic, and definitely a class worth checking out if you're looking for something new. So let's jump back into our subject for today. So we've got Magic Pelvis on the line. So they just released a new EP, Menthols and Red Caps. So instrumental tracks there, lots of fun stuff. They're looking forward to their performance at River and Sky this weekend, as well as quite a few other performances that are in the works. Got a little bit of a sneak peek that there's maybe a super secret surprise house party happening on Kathleen, so keep your eyes peeled for that if you think you want to check it out. So let's head here into our second segment of interview with our special guest field reporter Jamie.
Welcome back, everybody.
Hey.
To Creator Conversations with the lovely Jessica, being her field reporter for the day. It's me, Jamie, with Marty, JR, and Shane of
Magic Pelvis. Magic Pelvis.
So this part of the show, we're going to delve a little deeper into not just the band, but the guys in the band.
Uh-oh.
So Marty.
Yes.
Full name, Marty.
Martin Peter Guimont.
Well done. JR, what does the JR stand for? You don't have to answer that.
Jean Abad.
Nice. Shane. What does the Shane stand for?
Plain Jane Shane.
Plain Jane Shane. So with us this afternoon is Marty Peter, or as I've been calling you, Party Meter.
Party Peter?
JR and Plain Jane Shane. So first let's talk about how we're under construction. Just quickly, just a nod to JR. You and your beautiful wife are building a deck.
Yeah. Marina, killing it, putting the boards on.
Marina's doing it. Hi, Marina.
Hi.
Hey.
Drinking beers.
Drinking beers, figuring it out, bud.
Yeah.
Cheers. Yeah, cheers to Marina. If you need a deck, Greater Sudbury, just kidding. Sponsored by... Bye! Okay, so 3 random questions, and we're going to delve a little deeper into the personality, what each personality brings to the band.
Bond.
To the band.
Bond.
So we're going to start with Marty. Marty, what if you had a choice? Picture yourself in a coffee shop, let's say Old Rock. Would you, on a hot day, go for some iced coffee? Or would you go for, like, some sort of tea blend because hot tea on a hot day is known to be refreshing?
Nice. I would probably say hello to some people inside and then walk to the doghouse and get some Caesars and some atomic wings.
Okay.
Maybe some honey hot.
Yeah, yeah.
And,
So no iced coffee, no tea,
No.
just Caesars
Insane.
and
Yeah, I'd say
very,
hello.
very hot wings.
if
But
I'm
you
in
would
the
stop
building,
in
you know,
and say hi.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd say hello.
Well, Cinefest is just on the other side. You know some peeps in Cinefest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
my uncle Cam Haynes was the original founder of Cinefest, and I believe my dad was on the board as well.
cool.
Yeah.
There you go. Huge connection. Community connection, man.
But straight up, Doghouse chicken wings.
Yeah.
With Caesars.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's it.
Yeah. If you could get access to the little patio up there too.
Rooftop. Yeah. Sponsored by the Doghouse.
Oh.
Where Marty likes atomic wings and roofs.
Great view of the Lido right there.
You do get a great view of the Lido. Okay, so moving on. JR, let's say you're in a coffee shop and there's iced coffee on a hot day or some delectable herbal tea. Which are you going for?
Is a boiling black coffee.
Boiling black coffee?
Just to go outside and just sweat everything out.
Yeah, eh?
Probably from the prior days. Feeling like garbage.
Garbage JR. Hot coffee for garbage JR. And Shane, Plain Jane Shane.
Just a nice glass of water.
Nice.
Water's fine.
Because coffee causes serious delirium.
Yes.
Stunts your growth.
And, as we mentioned earlier, hydration is key.
That's true.
Yeah, to a happy and healthy life. The next series of questions, starting with Marty. Marty, what is your favorite pie filling and why?
Oh, flip. So, like, are
Don't
we talking...
spend too much time on
I
it.
know. Shepherd's pie? Like...
It can be any pie.
Well, like, let's go with pâté chinois.
Okay.
Oh, you get your pork and your beef. Get that going. Then you
Okay,
got,
hang on, one more time, please.
then you got your cream corn and corn mixed on top with your garlic mashed potatoes. And then on top of that, I'd probably put a bit of green onions, some smoked paprika, and a thick layer of cheese under the broiler. Bakoosh! That's a pie.
This is getting out of hand.
I know.
JR, your favorite pie filling and why?
Strawberry rhubarb.
Ooh.
Sweet Nothings. Kathleen Street.
Ooh.
Represent Kathleen Street.
Sponsored by Sweet Nothing.
And that lady will talk your ear off, and it's always nice.
Oh, what a beauty. She
Yeah.
is a beauty, though.
Oh, yeah,
She is a beauty.
absolutely. No,
Hey, Shane.
Hey,
Favorite pie filling?
I'm really into chicken pot pie.
Yeah, you went there.
But as far as desserts go, like, you can't go wrong with a nice pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie. With or without the whipped cream on top?
Of course, a
With
dollop
it?
of whipped cream.
A dollop
Dollop.
of real whipped cream.
Picturing that chicken pot pie with some gravy.
Well, but
Just to say, like, Shane could cook, you know? And when he starts talking about food, and my imagination kicks in, no limits.
Is that why you guys wrote a new album?
Wow.
Because of Shane's cooking prowess?
We're definitely
Culinary skill?
strongly influenced by food.
Yes.
I feel like
We're three beefy boys.
you
here.
just got
That's
a
Jim. I'm
new.
bringing a chicken over.
Yeah.
You just got a new tattoo courtesy of Jay Rice at 613. Sponsored by, brought to you by Studio 613. But no, you got, explain the newest tattoo because we're talking food-based and how this band is very food-based.
Yes.
Yes. So tell us all about this new tattoo courtey of Jay Rice.
Jay Rice Promotion.
Studio
Wild
613.
Rice. Hashtag Wild Rice. Yeah, I made the move and I got a tattoo near my hip bone, and it's 2 chopsticks holding a very saucy and
Succulent,
spicy chicken wing, and on the chopsticks there's a couple of little chili peppers just to show that can't get hot enough.
No.
My diet consists of mostly red food.
Okay.
So
next series of questions then. Marty, what's your favorite red food?
Oh, Korean.
Cool. JR.
Frank's Red Hot.
Frank's Red Hot. Shane.
Thai red curry.
Thai red curry.
Nice.
Marty.
Yeah.
Skateboards or rollerblades?
Oh. Well, I skateboard, I used to skateboard a lot.
Yeah.
And I also own a longboard, but most people don't really like longboards. But, I just like to feel going quick against that pavement, getting low, and touching it. But honestly, some of the tunes that we've been releasing, some of the new tunes, make me just want to get on a skateboard and push.
Beauty. JR?
Skateboards.
Skateboards. Shano?
Our new songs really make me want to get out on my blades.
Are they CCMs?
Of course.
Nice. Canadian.
Nothing
Get out
bad.
on those blades.
Canadian blades, bud.
Not bad.
Rollerblading's sweet too, though. Like, put on the blades, go rip down Delky Dozy. I used to work at a building right next door to Delky Dozy with adults with physical disabilities, and these dudes taught me so much. And sometimes late at night I'd be working night shift, and an individual would be saying like, "I don't want to go to bed, man. Like, I just want to go for a rip around Delky Dozy. You want to come?" And I'd love it. I'd grab my skateboard and I'd push next to a buddy in his wheelchair, and he'd be going like just as fast as me. Like, it was soft spots in the heart with Delky Dozy.
Yeah. Well, JR, do you have a Delky Dozy story?
No, because I don't even think I know where that is, to be honest.
In the Gatch.
Yeah, no doubt.
Right in the West End.
Brought to you by the Gatch.
The smell of fresh bread everywhere you go.
Everywhere you go. And smoked meats at Torini's. Brought to you by Torini's. Shane, have you been? Delky Dozy?
Yeah, oh, of course.
Yeah, you love it.
Ripped around on a longboard there.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you abandoned the blades and went for the longboard?
Yeah, well,
Strictly for Delky Dozy or just like in general?
It's a free longboard.
Oh.
Shane, but you're also like 6'5", ripping on a longboard.
Marty?
It's a pretty beautiful sight.
Let's paint a visual now. Marty, how tall are you?
I'm I like to say I'm 5'8.5".
Beautiful.
But
I'd say about the same.
with
JR?
the hair.
Above
With the
5.
hair?
Above 5, can't remember.
Above 5?
Yeah. No go.
Wow.
Me.
Check
Figure
my
it out, bud. We'll Google it. We'll Google that later. Marty, you were saying about your work, like what you do day to day. What do you do, Marty?
I work with children with special needs. I work at the Rainbow District School Board, and I work at Gene Hansen School, which is a school with special needs here in Sudbury. And there I work one-on-one with an individual who is just remarkable. And it's a great experience. I've been in this field for roughly 11 years.
Wow.
Yeah. But I love every second of it.
Yeah, it's like you're in the profession of enriching lives, and I don't think like that probably doesn't get very tiring.
No.
Yeah.
And for me, like, I've done a lot of different I've had a lot of different employments in my life, but basically this is the most fulfilling, rewarding, and I could go to work and get back at home and just feel like I haven't been at work in the daytime, because it comes natural, I find.
Wow, you're lucky, man. You're doing what you love. That's awesome.
When I say
JR, same question. Monfer, what do you do? What is your day job?
LCBO employee.
Nice.
Control Board of Ontario. I am the beer ambassador.
The beer
I bring in,
ambassador.
Craft beer.
Oh.
That's where all the money goes.
Nice.
Life's good. Not enough money though.
Shane?
I work in the restaurant industry.
Ooh, food and beverage. Do tell.
Talk to
I've been
me.
working at a couple restaurants around town over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Currently working at Degusto on Regent Street.
Nice.
Shout out.
Tasty.
Shut up.
Brought to you by
Sponsor.
Degusto.
And I've just been doing that
Beauty.
the last 3 years.
I could see you playing some very relaxed music in the kitchen just
Yanni?
to cool yourself down.
I play some good music.
Sade. Next question, is it Sade or Sade?
I don't know what either of those are. Still clueless.
No? Anyone?
I think it's Sade.
Thank you, Shane. And that concludes our interview with Magic Pelvis on Crater Conversations. Before we go, because, well, we're not going very far because we're going to have a jam in the Kathleen Street studio. Wowie zowie. But before we go, before we wrap things up, guys, one more time, River and Sky this weekend.
We play Saturday, 1:30 on the beach. Bring your sunscreen, bring your water.
Bring maybe some snacks.
Absolutely.
Because you're probably going to
Absolutely
stick
snacks.
around, like any kind of snacks will do, but
Come feed us snacks while we play.
yeah. And one last three-way question here, guys. Your favorite snack maybe to get at 1:30 on a Saturday on the river? Marty.
A chicken.
A hot and spicy chicken wing from the Doghouse. Brought to you by the Doghouse. JR.
If I can, crackers, cream cheese, mustard.
Crackers, cream cheese, and mustard. And Shano.
Bring your trail mix.
Trail mix.
Trail mix, you're such a handsome
Oh, that fills you up and keeps you energized.
I want a pink lady apple. That's what I want.
That's it. That's all, boys. Let's
Thanks.
go. Let's go jam. Thanks for chatting with us today.
Yes, thank you very much, Jamie.
CKLU appreciates all that you do and your jams and your new record on Bandcamp.
On Bandcamp.
On Bandcamp. And then how do we find you on Bandcamp? Just quickly.
Magic Pelvis.
Hey there, welcome back to CKLU. So this hour we've been talking with the guys from Magic Pelvis who are going to be playing at River and Sky this weekend and have also just released a new EP, Menthols and Red Caps. So they were very nice to let us sit in on a jam and record a few songs. So we're going to play those there. So we've got Rampa, RAV4, and Dark World. All right, welcome back to CKLU. So, if you have not been listening to this full hour, we've been talking this hour with Magic Pelvis about their new EP and some new performances we have to look forward to. So they let us sit in on a jam. So that was 3 songs by them. That was Rampa, RAV4, and Dark World. So we've got one last little bit of interview left. We're going to head right into that, where the band members are going to make a few song requests.
So here we are, Crater Conversations, with Marty Peter, also known as Party Meter, JR, and Plain Jane Shane, also known as Magic Pelvis. We're going to wrap things up real quick on Crater Conversations. We just need to know, who inspires you? Who have you, dead or alive, always wanted to play with, or has been kind of a pinnacle in the reason why Magic Pelvis is together? Let's start with Party Meter.
Well, there's so many bands. Like Jonathan Gatt especially. We played with them last year, the year before.
Yeah.
And they were, a whole other level. But I think I would have to say, I think I was in grade 9, and I walked into Records on Wheels. And
brought to you by.
And Jeff Hoole was hanging out, and he played at that time in a band named Varge. And Varge was Jeff, his brother Mitch, and Antoine Tremblay-Beaulieu. And that band is probably the most inspiring band in my life. However, when I was in Records on Wheels with Jeff, I asked him, hey man, like, I'm a huge fan. He was like, oh, very cool, very chill. And I'm like, if there's one album I should buy right now that I need to have and I need to listen to, what would it be? And he was like, oh God, man, like, he's like, dude, Blonde Redhead, Misery is a Butterfly. So I think I would have to say the album by Blonde Redhead, Misery is a Butterfly, is probably one of the most influentials for me.
Cool. Is there a particular jam on that album that you want to hear?
Falling Man. Yeah, like listening.
By
Blonde Redhead. Falling Man. I put on, like, I remember when I had a Discman and I had that album, I'd put it on my Discman and I'd go for a walk. It'd be like minus 35 windshield factor and I'd walk outside and you could still hear the crunch underneath your feet through the headphones that are, playing at max.
Greater Sudbury.
And just crunching away through the beautiful winter snow while it's falling, like listening to Blonde Redhead. Boom! That's it.
JR, influential, somebody you want to play with, who would it be?
Well, every time someone comes over, my buddy Dylan bought me might have been the second or first from the Vapors. And but their first record, New Clear Days. They have another song on the end. It ends the second side, Letter from Hero. And the copy I have always will scratch my needle, will cut right into the end and cut the fucking record, so I always have to run to flip it.
Yeah.
But it's just so worth it to break the record. Like, it's just a perfect song to ruin the record.
So the Vapors...
Letter from Hero.
Letter from Hero. I love how colorful they are, too, the stories behind the jams. Makes me happy. Plain Jane Shane, what's it gonna be? What do you want to hear on CKLU 96.7?
I don't have a story, but
okay.
I have this song. It's Different for Girls by Joe Jackson. It's just been stuck in my head for like a week now.
I love Joe Jackson.
So good.
Huge fan.
I'm a man.
Beauty. Well, again, Magic Pelvis, thanks for indulging us here at CKLU today.
Thank you.
River and Sky, more gigs coming up. Things happening at the Asylum, too. Things are just happening for you guys.
Things are coming at Millhouse.
They are, indeed. So check them out on Bandcamp, Magic Pelvis. And again, thanks, guys.
Thank you. Good evening.
Good evening.
Hey there, so welcome back. We just got a few recommendations from the guys from Magic Pelvis. So that again is Falling Man by Blonde Redhead. It's Different for Girls by Joe Jackson, and Letter for Hero by the Vapors. I have a feeling we are definitely not going to get through all three of those, but there will be a link to a Spotify playlist accompanying once we have this interview up on the website. So keep an eye out for that because all the songs that we might have missed will be on that as well. So let's see how much we can get in here. Thanks for tuning in to Creator Conversations presented by Our Creator. We can't play the music right here, but check out below for the link to this week's playlist, as well as all the links you need for this week's guest. Make sure you're subscribed to Our Creator on all your feeds. Look us up on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, all under Our Creator, and use the hashtag Our Creator to be featured. All right, welcome back to CKLU. So that's all we have time for today. This hour we've been talking with Magic Pelvis. So we just had a few of their requests for songs that they think that you should check out. So there was Falling Man by Blonde Redhead that we did make it all the way through. Then we were in the middle of Letter for Hero by the Vapors. As well, there is It's Different for Girls by Joe Jackson. You'll be able to check out those all on our Spotify playlist once we've got this interview posted on ourcreator.com, so definitely check it out. If you're looking for anything to do in your fine city, though, over the summer, make sure you're checking ourcreator.com for updates. We've got all sorts of content we put out throughout the week, different businesses, different events, different local makers even, too, that we think you should know about or should check out. So definitely keep that in mind. We've always got different stuff going on up there, and make sure you're subscribed on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook to make sure you get updates straight to your newsfeed. So without further ado here, we are done for this week of Creator Conversations, and we are going to turn it over to Steve for 6 Degrees.